Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Ted Tang. I'm a chiropractor certified in acupuncture with HealthQuest Physicians Group. Today we're going to be talking about carpal tunnel syndrome. So carpal tunnel syndrome refers to a problem with the wrist. So what happens is when you talk about carpal tunnel, the tunnel is referring to the area of the wrist through which it's basically like a tunnel which the nerves and the tendons pass through between the forearm and the hand. So what happens is that tunnel can become closed off, and when it becomes closed off, it impinges on the nerves, and that causes symptoms like pain, numbness, tingling, stiffness. Could be in the fingers, the hand, or the forearm. So typically, there's a lot of different reasons why you have carpal tunnel syndrome, but it all comes down to basically repetitive trauma to the wrist, causing inflammation, closing off the tunnel, and impinging on the nerves. So for example, in our clinic, a lot of the people that come in with carpal tunnel syndrome, it's because of something job related. So for example, it might be someone that types a lot, and because of the typing for many hours, that causes stress to the wrist, causes the inflammation, thus cutting off the nerve supply. Or it could be someone that uses heavy machinery all day, and it's maybe machinery that vibrates quite a bit, and all that activity causes, again, inflammation of the wrist, cutting off the nerve supply, causing the symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome. So things that you can do to help relieve carpal tunnel syndrome would be, number one, to modify the activity. So other than taking breaks, one thing that you can do is actually make sure that your wrist is in a neutral position. So for example, if the typing is what's causing your carpal tunnel syndrome, instead of typing down here with bent wrist, just keep the wrist in a neutral, straight position. Second thing that you can do is you can actually apply ice to the wrist in question, and when you apply ice, what that does is it reduces inflammation. So when you reduce inflammation, that creates more space in the tunnel for the nerves, which gets the pressure off the nerves. Another thing that you can do is use NSAIDs, which is basically like ibuprofen, those types of meds, and those also get inflammation down, again creating space in the tunnel, getting the pressure off the nerves. The last thing you can do is you can wear a night brace, and the purpose of the night brace is when you put it on, you wear it all night, and what it does is it keeps your wrist in a straight position, again just to simply get the pressure off that wrist and relieve the pressure off the nerves. So if you do those things and you still have the symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome, what we can do here in the office is we can use chiropractic adjustments to get the pressure off those nerves. And so I'm going to show you two examples of what that looks like. The first one is going to involve using what's called an activator. This is a handheld adjusting instrument, and the way it works is that when I pull this plunger back, it sends a light force out the tip, allow me to adjust what I want to adjust. So I'm going to show you on a leash here what that looks like. I'm just going to adjust the small carpal bones around the wrist, and by doing this, again, what I'm trying to do is just move the bones to get the pressure off those nerves so that it relieves her symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome. The second type of adjustment is basically just using my hands. So it looks like this, where I would do a down motion like this, and then lean back, and then another one like that. Okay, sometimes you'll hear a popping sound. No one's getting hurt. It's just the sound the joints make when you move them far enough. And again, both of these types of techniques are there to get the pressure off the nerves to relieve the symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome. Okay, so if you have any questions about carpal tunnel syndrome, just leave it in the comment box below. Any other questions, you can call us at 635-9655 or simply visit us at healthquestgroup.com. If you know of anyone that can benefit from this information, if you know they have carpal tunnel syndrome, please share the video or simply like it. Again, my name is Dr. Ted Tang. Thanks for watching tonight, and we'll see you next week.